Hey there, everybody. Frozen Puck Gaming back with another episode of Eastside Hockey Manager Early Access Edition. Sorry about another late episode again today. Reason today, yesterday I had an event going on, so I couldn't upload on time or schedule it to upload on time. But this time, I've been trying to record all day. I've tried it like 4 or 5 times. Which is why actually we went about 16 games instead of like 7 or 8 like I wanted to. I'll show you the stats in a minute, but it keeps recording halfway, like stop recording like halfway through. So hopefully it doesn't do that this time. You'll obviously know if it does or not, but we'll see how it goes. So we're actually first in the conference right now. As you can see, we're beating the Capitals by 9 points, and we've played one less game. So I'm obviously very pleased there. We only have 7 regulation losses, and we have 5 overtime and shootout losses, which isn't amazing, but obviously we're getting it done. I'll show you here. Overall standings, we're still killing it there too. We're winning the whole league, so that's obviously very good. Hopefully we can keep it up along the stretch. We're over halfway through the year, so I've pinpointed a couple things we might need to do to make our team better, because I want to make this year our cup run, or next year, like one of these 2 years, we got to make a real run, so we might need to get some veterans or something like that. This guy's injured. That's not a big deal. He's just a flying backup replacement guy, so cool. So stats, Patty Kane is actually leading the league in goals and points, so that's very good. He's beating Ovechkin right now. Lazarov is having a great year. McDavid has finally caught back up to point per game after being about 7 under to start the year. So he's rolling along. Voracek hasn't been amazing. That's okay, though. Fowler's been very nice, or very good. Ben's been good. I wish he was a little better, but I'm not going to complain. He's actually playing second-line time right now. As you can see here, these are our lines have been working well, so I've been rolling with them. Ristolainen's good. Hannafin's great. Ennis, that production isn't amazing, but he's been playing third line time just because we're trying to give Reinhardt, who, as you can see here, he's not doing that good. He finally got his first goal after like 40 games, so that's nice. It only took him like forever. Ferentz hasn't got a goal yet. This is his rookie year, but he is a defenseman. His average rating isn't amazing, but we're still working to grow this guy, so hopefully he can get better next year and the year after, because that's when we're going to need him. He's young, he's only 20, so. Olofsson's been doing pretty good. Grabner's been doing okay. It's fine, I guess. Domestikov's been good. Sakach has been Martinez, his job isn't to score points, so he's been doing good in that regard. Zadorov, it's not really his job either. They're both kind of more the defensive defenseman type. Martinez's main, he blocks shots, that's his main calling card, I guess you could say. Fasching has a goal. Allmark actually has an assist. That's not really important, I guess, but he's actually leading the league in most goaltending statistics for goalies that have played like over even like 10 or 20 games. You can't see him up here because these guys have only played like maybe even not even 5 games, so that's kind of like inaccurate there. But either way, Allmark is he's a Vezina candidate in my eyes, and I'm sure he's gonna have a very good chance to win the Vezina at the end of the year. He's like leading in save percentage for most, like, instead of, like not those goalies that have only played a couple goals against average. I think he's like first there too, except for, obviously the guys that have played a couple games. He's like, I think he's 1 shutout less than the leader, and he has most wins as well, so he's doing very good. Definitely a Vezina candidate at this point in the year. Hopefully I didn't jinx him there. So our next game is against Minnesota, I believe. As you can see there, 19-29-3. They're not doing that great this year. So we might actually put Johansson in that game because we haven't played him lately. He's been kind of lackluster in my eyes. But the thing is, we're still trying to grow him, and we probably should have gotten an older backup this year. I don't think Johansson's been defeated in regulation yet, though. So he's still doing pretty good. We're going to put him in here nonetheless. I'll show you his stats real quick. save percentage and goals against average are pretty bad. It seems like he does really good during most of the game. He either collapses at the beginning or he collapses at the end, but either way, he's only lost one, and that was in overtime, so that's not a huge deal. He's been okay. Hopefully next year he can come back and maybe be better. I don't know. We'll work with him over the off season on some stuff. Either way, he's going to get the start here. Just because Minnesota, they've struggled this year. You can definitely tell by their record. So I'd rather get him in against a weaker team, and we'll see how it goes. So 0-0 here. And while the game is going on, I'd really like to thank all of you for the support. I really appreciate it. I think we just hit 70 subscribers, so that's obviously great. And thanks for the support on this series. I mean, I know Eastside Hockey Manager isn't the biggest game out there. It doesn't have the biggest following. But you guys are making it great to, record videos for this every day. So we win the game. McDavid gets the goal late, well, kind of midway through the third. So, as I was saying, we might need to pick up, maybe some older guys, I don't know, for a cup run. So, we win that game, obviously. Hopefully we can get another, well, hopefully we can keep winning. As you can see, I'll go back to last month, actually. We've won both our games this month. We lost 3 games last month out of, I don't know, probably 10. I'm not going to count. And as you can see, all of our losses, except for this one, were close. The Bruins beat us with maybe a minute left, and Blackhawks beat us in the shootout. So we're obviously doing very good, even with those couple losses. And you can see this year too. Instead of 2 years ago, we improved last year as well when we allowed the least goals in the league. But our games aren't blowouts for either team. I forgot to put back in Allmark, but we'll give Johansson one more start here. Looks like we might drop this one. Let's take a look at it. Johansson's only a 6 rating for this game, so that's not good. Hopefully we can get some scoring going on here. Yeah, it looks like we might drop this game. We'll just go all offensive. Didn't mean to put Johansson in against a really good team. But during the offseason, we're probably going to sign a veteran goaltender just in case one of our guys in the minors isn't ready to play backup minutes, or Johansson hasn't improved and he's not ready to play backup next season because he hasn't impressed me too much this year. So I got to figure that out. We'll definitely sign a veteran just in case. If we don't need him, just trade him away. Or put him in the minors, on El Mero, our worst farm team. Not really a big deal. And then if we have an injury, we can just call him up. So, even with that loss, we're still rolling along here. I mean, we haven't lost many games this year, so I'm not going to complain. Of course, I forget to see when I started this. So we'll be going up against the Hurricanes in 2 days. Gotta do some scouting and maybe mess with the practice. I normally do that stuff off camera. I'll probably just mess with the practice here. So, Devils are hoping to acquire Voracek. I'm declined to make a comment. I wouldn't be opposed to trading him if the return is good, just because he hasn't had a great year. I mean, granted, last year he got a lot of first-line minutes when Kane was injured. He got first-line minutes for almost 10 games, probably. What's his name? Who is he? I can't talk all of a sudden. Stats here. If Lazarov doesn't start scoring again soon, he hasn't scored, and show you. He's been scoring a lot lately, though. He's kind of gone dry, as you can see. I mean, he has 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 6 goals in the last how many games? Let me count here. 15. Which isn't bad by any means, but it's not amazing. I might want to get Voracek up there or put Ben up there again, which is something I think I might do. We'll give him 2 more games. If he scores, we'll keep him there. I mean, he's been great for us this year. I just want to get more score. I put Johansson in again. I just want to get more scoring down the stretch. Obviously, I could. Lazarov actually gets an assist there. Obviously, I could put Allmark in now, but don't want to put him in partway through the game. Just might as well. You let Johansson roll with it. 1-1 here going into the third. Grabner gets one. It's going to be close, and Johansson actually gets a 2-1 win. That's kind of surprising. And Ennis has gotten his 500th career point, so very good for him. Alright. Lots of trade proposals here. And it looks like the deadline probably is going to be coming up here soon, even though it seems like it never tells you. Either way, get Allmark in for next game. Hopefully I don't forget, because I always seem to do that, don't I? Either way. And yes, the video will actually be out at noon tomorrow. I'll probably sim some more tonight, and then I'll record the episode later tonight, get that up and scheduled, so you will have the video at noon Eastern time instead of late. I mean, I should stick to the plan if I want to do it. And of course, Ovechkin has jumped back ahead of Kane, so Kane needs to start putting it in the net. I mean, he's obviously 2 points behind Ovechkin, 2 goals behind, so it's okay. I mean, we'll get him back up there. And I think we're just going to put Voracek back up there right now. I mean, Lazarov, I mean, you've been great. I think I should keep you there, but my gut is telling me to put Voracek up there, just see how Voracek can perform. I mean, either way, it's still going to be good. We'll put Lazarov on right wing, see if that, or put him on left wing. He's played his best on left wing, second line, so we'll go with that. Alright, sorry about that. Cut that out there. But we got Allmark back in. I don't think I showed you that. But either way here, 1-0 right away. Ben Reinhardt get one, and of course now Allmark is struggling because he hasn't played in like forever. 3-. What do you? Okay. Oh. Every time, 5 rating, that freaking sucks. Like, what are you doing, Allmark? Thank you, Kane. Kane gets one on the power play. We're down by 1 here. See if we actually tied up. Kane gets another. So Kane and Ben are doing great this game. We might actually have to put Kane and Ben back together, but Reinhardt, 2 points. A goal and an assist in one game. I mean, you rarely see the assist, but a goal? He's taken it to another level here. Like, finally, thank you. So, keep Voracek up there for another game or two. We might put Ben up there because that's like, for last year, that was the money line. Ben, McDavid, and Kane. So we might be doing that again. I don't know. And, yeah, so hopefully we have get Allmark in like we had last game. So I'll show you Allmark's stats right here. They dipped a little bit. They're not as good as they were earlier in the year, but as the year goes on, you can't really get too mad at him. So Panthers score first. Kapanen is actually on the Panthers now. He got traded from the Penguins. They got him for a 3rd-round pick. That's it. If I would have known that's what they were asking for, I would have jumped on that. Kapanen's a good young player, as you can see, 23. There we go. Fowler and Lazarov get the goals, and now never mind about putting Jamie Benn up on the first line because he's now injured. I just jinxed him or something. Great. What a great day. I mean, we'll put Ennis up on the second line probably. Either way. So, Max Jones gets the tying goal. Going into the third here, it's 2-2. McDavid gets one. Thank you, McDavid. Be the real MVP. Going down to the wire. We haven't gotten any empty net goals lately. I'm not going to complain as long as we win the game. So, big win there. Ben is out for a week. It's not horrible. It could be worse. He could be out for the whole year. I mean, I'm not going to get too mad. And I actually should probably edit my lines here in a minute. I don't know when our next game is, so I'm going to check that tomorrow against the Dallas Stars. So Dallas is I think they were best or second best over there in their conference. They don't have the greatest record. Not going to take them lightly, though. So we'll clear all, get that. So I guess we'll just go with what they've given us here. We'll move Olofsson back up the line. And Fashing. Where can Fashing play? He can play center. I don't think Sakach can't play center. Why did they put him there? Patty Kane is captain for tonight. I don't know why he wasn't in the first place, but either way. Going up against Dallas, we got Allmark in the cage, and Valerie Nichushkin opens the scoring. Kane answers, though. So we get another one, Voracek from Zadorov and Martinez. So nice to see Zadorov getting an assist, and Voracek getting a goal. Coleman actually tied up there, but McDavid put us back ahead, so Slemons, I don't know, ties it. Now we're going to overtime. As you can see, Allmark's play is dipped. He's giving up more goals as of late. So we'll go into the shootout here, I suppose. Lazarov, McDavid, and Kane are our first three shooters. I don't really know in what order. They got Kerry Ledden in the cage. Sagan, I don't know. Allmark made the stop though, so I'm not going to complain. McDavid misses. Nichushkin gets a goal because he's good. Or actually, we don't have Kane shooting yet. That's weird. Voracek gets a nice one there. David Krejci, apparently he's on the Stars now, gets the goal to win it. So we dropped that one in overtime. Allmark he hasn't been great lately. Still having a great year, but hopefully he can pick it back up. He might be tired, I don't know. We'll take a look at the practice here. So conditions, what's going on? Allmark, goalies, what do I do? Either way, fine, we'll get people resting that need to be rested. Get Winnick working on D, get you working on D, I don't know. Come on, Allmark. Got faith in you. Hopefully this year. I mean, not this year. Next game. We're going to do one more game here before I end it, so. Yeah. And we'll take a look at standings. Alright, so tomorrow Nashville. So hopefully Allmark can get in there. Hopefully he can shut him down this time. I mean, he's still been getting the wins. He's still been doing well. Maybe our defense is the problem. I'll have to analyze that more. I'll do that between episodes and see if defense is what we need or if goaltending is the problem as of late. I mean, if you look at Allmark's average rating, it hasn't been amazing lately, but that might be, well, I don't really know. Either way, Lazarov opens the scoring. David gets another one. We're up 2-0 here. Olofsson gets one, so the third line cashes in. With Grabner and Nemestikov getting assists there. 3-0 going into the third. Hopefully we can keep it here. Obviously don't want to give up any goals. Fowler gets one. McDavid has a couple points this game, and we win this one. Allmark gets the shutout, so he answers the call after I kind of called him out. Gets a 10 rating from that game. So that's obviously very, very good. We'll take a look at the shots here. 31 shots. Allmark turns all on the side, so that's a great bounce back game for Allmark. And yeah. So it looks like we might actually, we'll take a look at waiver wire here. Jordan Caron, not really interested in him. Trade deadline is definitely coming up. You can tell by all these trades going on, or proposals. So I might be making a trade. I don't think so though. Either way, winning the conference here, winning in the league, we're absolutely killing it. Just like last year, but maybe better. I don't know. Last year might be hard to top for a regular season, but either way, guess that's about it. I'll analyze our needs. If we make any trades, I will record that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day.